Let's take a look at our content for module number 6. We're going to look at research designs, which in our text is chapters 7 through 10. And then we have a discussion board, number 3 due. So don't forget on discussion to list your post with a reference from a citation by Thursday of the week, and then respond to either myself or a classmate by the end of our week, so the 27th. So let's first take a look through our the different types of research designs. So your book goes into a lot of these, the experimental designs and then the randomized controlled designs, causality, validity, different aspects of validity. Then we look at some different surveys and quasi-experimental designs. Let me point out in surveys that that's something I'll ask you for. I believe we get to that next week, actually. I'm going to ask you for what type of instrument or what type of survey would you use to obtain your data. So how would you get your information? So your book talks a little bit about surveys here, and then that quasi-experimental type again. And then we go to that qualitative research and how those research questions or problems are a little bit different when we're looking at qualitative. Again, I usually think of open-ended questions, so you're wanting to get a bigger picture instead of just a numerical value. So here's a good example of that qualitative research. Now, if we look in our chapter or module 3, we've got our content here I'm talking about. I've got a video on randomizing controlled trials, best practices for qualitative research, and then our discussion board. You have 4 different options here, one from each chapter, so you can choose one of these to discuss. And be sure you have that in there by Thursday, and then respond to my classmate or myself by the end of our module on Sunday the 27th.